Summertime is a popular time to take vacations, but what if you dread leaving your pet behind? Well, no problem. There's plenty of hotels and resorts considered pet-friendly. And here to discuss about some of those pet-friendly options all throughout the country is Jennifer Garfinkel, and she's the editor at Oyster.com. Welcome to the show.
Thanks, good to be here.
So you know a lot about these pet-friendly hotels, and ironically, I know something about them as well. It's becoming more popular now. Is it pretty easy these days, no matter where you go throughout the states, to find a pet-friendly hotel?
Definitely pretty easy. There are certain chains that are good to know about, but if you're going to any major tourist destination or big city, you'll definitely be able to find some pet-friendly options.
Okay. Now, pet-friendly is a term that they use, but that can go all over the place. Some places may be dogs only. Some places might be only small dogs. I know a friend of mine's going to Boston this weekend at the Four Seasons, and they have a restriction on the weight. And he said, "Oh my gosh, my dog is 20. He's a lab, and." So obviously, these are some of the questions that you need to ask, I guess.
Definitely. The hotels that we consider to be very pet-friendly are hotels that will allow any animal. So you don't need to worry about cats or dogs, but you're absolutely right. You definitely want to call the hotel in advance and make sure that they allow whatever animal it is that you want to bring. And as you mentioned as well, weight restrictions. So sometimes it has to be under 40 pounds or 60 pounds. So if you have a larger animal, you definitely want to check before you show up at the hotel.
All right, well, Jennifer, you grew up with 4 Chihuahuas, so you had no trouble at all.
Yeah, that would not be such a problem. They're pretty tiny.
Well, let's start with our neighbor, Manhattan. Let's get into New York City. AFFINIA is a good branch, huh? A good,
yeah.
Good chain.
There are several AFFINIA hotels. I think there's 4 or 5 throughout Manhattan.
Okay.
And it's a great chain. They're super pet friendly. They have beds, robes, pillows, things like that. So it's a really fun place to take your animals. We also love that their concierges are very knowledgeable. They know everything from where to get a pet birthday cake to a pet psychic. So you'll be in good hands at the AFFINIA hotels.
Good, good. The MUSE, I guess, is another good chain to look out for. There's several there.
The MUSE is not a chain. It's part of the Kimpton chain.
Oh, I see.
So there are about 50 Kimpton hotels across the country. They have no weight restrictions, and you can bring any animal to a Kimpton hotel. So we love the MUSE for that reason. They claim they've had a penguin and a snake, so definitely a great place to bring a dog.
Wow, interesting. Yeah, I just did acupuncture on an African black-footed penguin, actually, with arthritis. But that's an interesting pet to have in a hotel, I got to say.
Yeah, I don't know what the story is there, but they claim they've had a penguin and a pig as well.
Wow. Well, I remember, some time ago, I actually witnessed Salvador Dali walking his anteater in Manhattan. So I wonder if
people do some crazy things. Yeah.
Boston. Let's go to Boston. We got the ONYX Hotel.
The ONYX Hotel is another Kimpton. So they're going to have treats, and they're going to have pet bowls and beds and things like that. They also have a room service menu, so you can order some treats for your pets as well at the ONYX.
Great. And then 15 Beacon is a good spot too in Boston, huh?
Yeah, we love that hotel. It's a really romantic hotel, luxurious hotel. They're right near Boston Common, which is a great big park for people to walk their dogs. They also don't charge you. Instead, they ask that you donate $25 to charity.
Yeah, nice.
So I think that's a really nice thing that they do. And they'll also have dog beds and things like that for you.
Absolutely, yeah. And as I mentioned, the Four Seasons, my buddy's going up there, and they also allow dogs, but they have a weight restriction. Let's get down to Miami and South Beach, that area.
Sure.
Okay, LOEWS, that's a nice spot.
The LOEWS is another chain that we haven't talked about yet. LOEWS only charges $25. Again, you can bring any animal you want. So, really friendly. They also have, if you need leashes, if you need collars or bones, they're going to have all of those things for you at the LOEWS Hotel.
Yeah, and West South Beach?
The W South Beach.
Oh, the W Hotel. I love W hotels. Yeah.
The W is really welcoming to animals as well. It's a little bit on the pricier side, so it won't be free. They will charge you about $100 and then $25 a day on top of that. So it's a little bit pricey, but if you're looking for something luxurious, something stylish, it's a great option. And they'll also, again, have the bowls of water and the treats and things like that.
Good. Okay, let's get out to LA, Los Angeles. I was just there last weekend, and I happened to visit the LOEWS Santa Monica, and it's awesome. It's just incredible, and there were a lot of dogs there. Tell us about that hotel. Yeah,
so we talked about the LOEWS chain, so same thing. It's right on the beach, so great for dogs who want to go play outside. And again, they're going to have the beds and some bones and water bowls, and if you, again, like I said, if you need leashes or anything like that, they have it behind the desk, and you can just ask, and they will provide it for you.
All right, and then Beverly Hills, we've got one over there.
The L'ERNITAGE in Beverly Hills is a very luxurious hotel, so great if you can afford it. And they have a wonderful pet menu, the room service pet menu. So they have tuna tartare on there, they have foie gras, and my favorite is Osetra caviar with hard poached eggs for $98.
Wow.
So literally your animal can eat better than you can at this hotel.
Crazy. I should mention the Viceroy. My son took me there for Father's Day brunch, and there were all kinds of pets in the lobby, so obviously that's a really
Another
cool hotel.
great, very stylish, very hip hotel.
And move up to San Francisco with the little time we have left.
Sure.
Laurel Inn.
Laurel Inn is great. They do not charge you anything. The lobby has treats and has tennis balls. The rooms are bigger, so your pooch can have a little bit more space to kind of run around.
Nice.
And again, if you need leashes or anything like that, they have it all behind the front desk, and they are happy to provide that for you.
Great. Weight restrictions there?
Not sure.
Okay, here's Serrano. Serrano looks nice too.
Sure, yeah.
San
Serrano
Francisco.
is a really great looking hotel you can see there. It is another Kimpton.
Okay.
They have a room service menu. You can order a sirloin on there. You can also they offer more regular pet food on their room service menu as well. So dog food.
Same water bowl I have in that caption there.
Dog food, pet food on their room service menu.
Also, Jennifer, as a veterinarian, you know, some of these special needs dogs, or even if they're not special needs dogs, they really need to, in advance, know which veterinary hospital is near them. And a good choice is to use an AAHA accredited hospital, the American Animal Hospital Association accredited hospital. You know, find out in advance where to go.
Definitely, and I always recommend if you're going to be traveling with a pet, call your hotel in advance, ask to speak to the concierge, and just see what he or she knows about the area, the vets, the pet shops, things like that.
Good. Oyster.com, I'm going to link it to our website. Thanks, Jennifer. Great job. Good information.